Good morning, we're at JC Slaughter Falls at the bottom of Mt Coot-tha. This is my climb, I think 22 or 23, probably 23. And we're going to go up. As you can probably hear and see, it's raining and it's really good for the soul. Now, as you're going along the Mt Coot-tha road, I'll show you the sign so you know where to turn off. It says JC Slaughter Falls and it looks a bit like this here. So you'll see that from the road. All right, so then you just turn down, park, and then you're pretty well set. And then you can go for a walk. So yeah, today it's coming down pretty heavy, and it just feels really good. I love walking in the rain. I think everyone does. You just feel like you're going to get told off by your mum saying come inside, it's raining. But yeah, it's just really good for the soul. So I thought I'd film today because not many times it rains like this and you can enjoy it. Plus all the rivers are full at the moment, which are great. Not chock-a-block full, but full enough to look beautiful. Look at that. There's a few cars here, a few people going for a walk. Well, it's pretty packed actually. That's pretty great for a Tuesday. You've got toilets on the side. You got the signs going off left, right and centre. I'll show you the Mt Coot-tha forest track. So you got a map at the beginning each. You can sort of work out what you want to do. And where we are, you are here. We're going to follow this one all the way up. So whereabouts are we following that up to? So we're going to go to the top. So you just follow it up. Oh, here it is here. You're here. You follow that up through here, all the way up, and goes all the way up to the top. And then up here's the summit. It's fairly easy. You just don't, there are a lot of dirt tracks here. This is the only cement one. So if you just stay on hard cement or bitumen, you're pretty well right. Alright, I'm going to clip you in. Bush turkey. There we go. Now Brisbane's had a few storms over the last couple of weeks. Lightning, strong winds. So last couple of days there's been so many trees down, but they've cleaned a lot of it up, but you'll see a lot. This poor pine tree copped a beating. It's so old, lost a lot of limbs. A lot of them have been picked up. The other week it was just so many more, about 2-3 days ago. So they are cleaning it all up. How beautiful. It's not that heavy, well, the rain's sort of, it's just a little drip. It's quite nice. I think there's nothing like bushwalking in the rain. Probably nice if you had a raincoat, but I love the water coming down and soaking through my clothes and my shoes. There you go, look at this. Look at the river. Nice and full. Well, I've seen it fuller, but there was nothing there last week. Well, we should go have a look at the waterfall. I know there might be a bit of water in there. There we go. And we'll have a look at the view at the top. Because you can't beat that. So I'm going to let it film all the way up. If you just want to have a look at bits and pieces, you can skip through. But I know there'll be, I know my mum might want to watch the entire walk up. So I'll leave the video on, film it. People in nursing homes and that can enjoy a walk out without actually going anywhere. It's beautiful. Love to pan for gold in these rivers, but very illegal. Yeah, mate. Put my phone and my car key in a plastic bag and put it in my pocket. Nothing worse than getting to the top and having it saturated and not working. Just sounds funny in my pocket. How beautiful is this? It's good for the soul. I tell you what, if you're struggling with mental health issues, anxiety, depression, PTSD, any of the above, I really suggest you get off the couch, get out of your home, the four walls, and go for a walk. But not any type of walk. Beautiful walks. Look at that. I never get bored of this. Now, I've started a little, well, it's not competition. I don't like the word competition. Challenge. Probably better. I called it the 100 challenge. And my challenge, personally, and my wife, is the Mt Coot-tha 100 challenge. Mt Coot-tha is just up the road, 12 minutes away. Probably even less than that, 9 minutes. And we're going to climb it 100 times. Now, I think we've already done that. We've been that many times. But since we've been filming, I think this is 23rd. And basically, just brilliant. It just gives us, you know, I struggle up most of the time because of my injuries, but I think sometimes a bit of pain just helps move everything like that. We found this hole the other day. It's like the rain just just washed it from underneath. You can't really see much. We put big sticks in, and thank God the local council has just erected this to stop people driving on it. Now, normally you would go left through here, but when there's rain, the track is covered with water on the first one, and there's no way to walk around it. So I'm going to go this way. They both meet up together, but there's a little bridge over the river. So it just saves me my feet getting wet for a bit longer. But I think there's two other crossings, and I think they'll do me in. They usually go under as well. Oh, someone's done their walk this morning. Look how beautiful it is up here. Come out here on the weekend, bring the family. Someone can stay behind and cook up some bacon and eggs while the rest climb the hill. Perfect. Love it. Nothing like going for a picnic. Very underrated picnics. And adventuring is so cool. That's a bike rider. There's also a toilet block. Alright, just got to be really careful on these stairs. They are bad. I've got a left knee that gives way, and every time I come down them I feel like I'm going to fall down. I usually need a rail to go downstairs so I don't fall. And there's a tree here, I hold on to that. Oh, it wet me because I shook the sapling. There we go, just slowly. The other day my knee gave way and fell down. I've got walking sticks in the car, but I always forget to bring them. There we go, this is the first bridge. Look at that. Beautiful. So there's a little magic thing if it's raining, and the river, there's a river down there. It goes down there across the path and it goes over it. So you get wet feet. Feel that left knee grinding away. Like I say, it's better to use it and get out. So all my conditions got fairly bad recently, so I've been trying to lose some weight. I'm 6 kilos down now, which is good. So yeah, 6 kilos down, and what am I doing to do that? I've been watching Diary of a CEO. He's fantastic, Stephen. Interviewing, I think it's because his own health journey. He's been interviewing a lot of people, and I love the whole insulin thing because my insulin, my sugars are rising to like 6 at the moment, so I think I'm pre-diabetic, and it's just because I've been eating a lot of white bread and processed carbs and processed food. So I've now cut all that out. Last couple of weeks I've been fasting from my dinner, which is around 6 p.m. to the next day 12 p.m. Missed going without breakfast, and this is just for guys, and I feel heaps better. Here we go. Look at that. Good morning. As you notice, stop talking as people come by. I think I might be going a bit crazy talking to myself, which I'm not. I'm talking to all of you. So yeah, I found that fasting so far has worked really well, and then cutting out all carbs. No white bread, no potatoes, no sugar, no processed food whatsoever. Stop it all. Just going to take you over this little waterfall. And yeah, it's been remarkable. I think the biggest thing is I'm just not hungry. When I eat well. A lot of meat, a lot of fibre and good veggies. That's it. The waterfall's not too big, it's pretty small actually. Last year it was overflowing off this. It was unbelievable. It was just torrential. But it's moving water through, which is nice. Oh, there's a couple of tadpoles. So yeah, I'm not an expert on dieting, because if I was, I wouldn't be trying to lose weight. Yeah, Diary CEO. You haven't watched him? check out a few of his videos. I'm really enjoying them, watching them every night. And you just learn something new. A lot of information to take in. Oh yeah, this has come right down. This was flowing, you couldn't get across it the other day. Beautiful. Now if you want to see big waterfall after the rains, I would suggest turning right here. And it says JC Slaughter Falls, 230 metres. It is not a sealed track. It is a little bit rough, but with that, at least it's got hardly any water. It won't be flowing that much, so it won't be that great to look at. Yeah, I think people have talked about fasting a long time, and I've always been a breakfast man, but yeah, I'm now having breakfast at lunchtime, and I don't really miss it. I just find I got more energy in the morning. I'm clear-headed, more focused, not tired. It's amazing how I've been going to doctors for so long trying to get a fix, and all it really is my food intake. I'm only in the beginning of the journey. I want to get down to 96 kilos. I was 121.5, so that's a lot of kilos. So we're at 25.5 I want to lose, and I've lost 6, so that's pretty good. I'm just going to keep on this momentum. I think it's not really about losing weight, it's about getting rid of that visceral fat, because I've had a fatty liver for years, and fatty liver is just, they're starting to swell, and gallbladder swell to a point where I had to have surgery to have it removed. So that swelling's inflammation from all the bad foods. So there's all these other organs, I've been told, that have been swelling in my body. So medication won't fix it. The only thing that's going to fix it is food. Now, that track I told you about, the JC Slaughter Falls, it goes around the top of this mountain. Like, you see the falls, and you can come and follow it, and it comes out here. So don't be scared to take it. We'll come back onto the track. Oh, so I think 2 or 3 days ago when I put up my last video, this was flowing over the top. I had to, so it's come down a lot. That's a shame. The rain sort of stopped now. I wanted to start again. There's a couple of big hills here. I reckon the way to get around them is don't look up, look down at your feet, and concentrate on one foot after the other. And just big deep breaths. And although my hips and back and knees hurt, it's about movement. When I first started about 1.5 years ago, I couldn't go further than 300 metres. Morning. Morning, mate. Yeah, so when I first started, I couldn't go further than 300 metres without stopping, hand on the wall, holding myself up, pain coursing through my body. But you just do it again and again and again. You get your freedom back. I think what did save me was getting off all the pain medication and finding out from an incredible pain specialist to try CBD oil. And changed my life. Because the pain I lived with every day was just turned right down. A lot of people think, oh my God, you got THC and everything. This has got the smallest amount of THC you got. I think I take between 1 to 2 meals a night. I don't take it during the day. A lot of people take it during the day, but I just like it at night so I can get through the night in bed, sleep, and the after effects last all day. Been on it for 2 years now. Unbelievable. Hey. So yeah, I think a lot of medications doctors give us work against us. Or they mask things. I think we need to be responsible for ourselves and feed our bodies well. What that looks like is anyone's guess. But this time, fasting and keto diet. But not too keto. I like to have my veggies for fibre for my gut. So I plan to just remove all carbs. Plus, especially simple carbs. Man-made carbs or man-processed carbs. Be nice if steak was cheap again. We could afford to do it, eat more of it. How beautiful is this? You'll have to watch out for snakes on this track. But never been bitten. Just go slow, stop. I'll take off. They're not going to chase you or bite you unless you step on them or they've got kids. Here we go. Gone through 3 water fountains so far. I think there's 4 on the track. Until you're about halfway, and then there's no more. As you can see, I'm not going a blistering pace. Working with what I got. But it's 100 times faster than when I first started. One of the trees that fell. I don't know if they need to put plastic tape on it. I can see it pretty well. But I suppose they're saying they know it's there. Halfway point. So at the start of the first lot of stairs. Beauty about these stairs, got handrails. Oh, you can look at the view while I drink.
Well, if you're not travelling, if you're
away.
away.
Hey guys. You can hear those birds, kookaburras. Teeming with wildlife here. I wish I could zoom in with this camera. You can see the rosella to the left in the tree. You might be able to zoom in. Got a yellow beak. Oh, there's two. There's a red one and a green one, so a boy and a girl. The more colourful one is the boy. Oh, these had trees on them the other day, so they've been cleaned up. Oh, wow. If you look up here, you can see all the trees that fell over in the storm. Look at that. Whole heap. They're all down around our houses and stuff. Most of Mount Omni was cut off by trees down. Stink bug. There's my finger to see the size. Hill keeps going up. I found doing morning exercise, especially this, gets me into ketosis a lot quicker. Burns away some of that belly fat, the visceral fat surrounding all my organs. As you can see, the track's fairly well built. I've seen some older people get right up here. No problems at all. So my challenge to everyone out there is, what's your 100 challenge? What incredible walk can you do 100 times? What's a walk close enough people talk about when they do it once in their lifetime that you can do 100 times? And the beauty about it is every time I come back I see something different. Different animals, different bugs, and at the moment it's really great watching the bush turkeys make their nests. So we watch how big they get, which is great. And the beauty about up the top is there's a restaurant up there, so my wife and I can have breakfast or lunch. It's quite nice. I've given up breakfast now, so I'm always aiming for the lunch. But if you intend to do fasting, don't eat crap food. Don't wait the 18 hours and then your first meal is simple carbs. You just put it all back on. And I think last time I did fasting many years ago, because I swore it didn't work, I'd finish my fast and break it with a sandwich with white bread, which was just stupid. And it just puts all the weight back on. So I think if you do fasting and a keto diet, low carbs or low simple carbs, make sure you're eating lots of veggies and steak and salmon or chicken or whatever it is you want to replace. Fantastic. If you want to know what that diet looks like, go into ChatGTP and ask for a plan and they'll do it up for you. I love that tool. My biggest problem with being 56 is I found my mind being foggy, can't think, lethargic, stress. I just can't put letters together as well as I used to. I know what I want to portray, but you go on the ChatGTP and go, this is a letter to, who it's to, this is what I'm trying to get across, these are the references, cut and paste them in, that details all the explanation of how I have to meet it. Could you write me a letter? When it comes back, asks you a few questions, personalizes it, and bam, 4 pages, or 2 pages, or 1 page. You can go too long, too simple, too complex. Love it. The amount of work our next generation could complete, it's going to be insane. The top, Always got to touch this. Made it. Here's the map. You are here. So we did go all the way there. I parked up there. And I took a photo, showed you when I started the video where that pin is. Let's go have a look at the view. No good getting to here and not going the last couple hundred metres. Now my previous video was on the spotted tree gum trail. I'll show you where that comes out. It's on the right hand side up here. You start at Brisbane Botanical Gardens out the back. Video show you the way. I filmed the entire distance to the parking spot. So there's a sign saying Summit Lookout, Mt Coot-tha Scenic Drive. A little tidbit for everybody is when you come up here on the weekend, all these parks are gone. And then people try and move in and park up the top there. What people don't realise is just go over and around and there's big car park. Alright, there should be a big bush turkey nest up here somewhere. It's amazing how they just brush all the leaves up. As soon as you see it's a bit clean, you know there's a bush turkey nest somewhere. It's here on the left. But you might have abandoned it. I didn't get a girlfriend. Yeah, it was in there, but yeah. Anyway, this here is the spotted gum trail. Top one, 2,650 metres to the Botanical Gardens. Boom. Never park in this car park because it's only one way in, one way out. It's always a traffic jam in here. You come during the week, park here. Weekend, no chance. Unless you're disabled, there's a couple parks up here for that. Where's your nest, buddy? Oh, there it is, right there. He's moved it. Alright, that's the girl, that's the boy. The boy's got the big bill, like yellow frilly bill thing. The boy's made a beautiful nest. And the nest is just a big pile of leaves. Incubates the eggs. Alright, on the map. I'll tell you all a little secret. Oh, toilets are there, that's not the secret. Toilets, cafe, restaurant, or bar restaurant. I prefer the cafe. The restaurant's beautiful but expensive. Secret is the water. Free water. Beautiful.
No. Too long, maybe, you know, kind of a bit in between. And then building more, you know, in other suburbs. But
This is a representation of the Brisbane River, these bricks, the dark bricks. Not many people know that. I think it's pretty cool. At night, the Southern Cross lights up. There's like LEDs in the path. But the coolest place is right here. Beautiful wind. Alright, let's film the downward track. Oh, there you go. Bus 471 takes you up to the top of the mountain. So if you haven't got a car, get a bus. How cool is that? Now if I go over this other side, the left side, there's a bigger bush turkey nest, which is really cool. Well, tourists are coming out. Alright, where's this big nest? Oh, I think it's up the road. My wife found this one. The old tours. Look at that. Beautiful. Wife is normally with me every time I do this. She does it more than me, but not today. I'm the one usually pulling out because I'm too sore, and she's a bit sore today, which is amazing. It never happens. I think it's on our left. Past this wooden path. Hopefully he's found a girlfriend now. Yeah, here it is, up here. This bush turkey must be a god amongst the ladies. Oh, he's still going, making it bigger. Look at that. What a nest. And you can tell, look, everything, no leaves. It's got all the leaves. Oh, look at him, he's a nice male. Beautiful plumage. So what they do is they just walk around so many meters out and just start flicking the leaves up. Well, he hasn't got a girl yet. Can't see her around. Here he is. Look at him. How nice is he? Beautiful nest, dragging those girls in. Brings back a bit of a memory for me. When I was, because I'm in defence, transitioning out, but in Air Force, I used to teach at officer training school, and we used to go to Buchan in Victoria when all the students used to rock up. So you know, these students anywhere between 18 and 40, 50. And we used to take them out bush, give them a compass, a map, teach them how to use it in the classroom, take them out bush because they were like, yeah, we know how to do it, pass the test. and go, right, here, take me from point A to point B. It was amazing because you'd get the engineers and that, and they'd navigate a beautiful route, so the whole team's looked after. And then the pilots, they were just monsters. They were unbelievable. They'd just see a mountain like that and go, right, yeah, we're going straight up. And I'm thinking, oh, you're going to destroy the morale of these people, you know, doing that. But no, had everyone on board. Everyone just loved the way they did it. But yeah, they'd go straight up hills like that. One particular reason, let me get back onto story and topic, was I found a bowerbird nest. So I used to always work behind these groups and just mark. I knew where we were because I had GPS. But yeah, I stumbled across this bowerbird nest, and I think our OTS had been coming to that Buchan forest for a good 10 years. And when I found this bowerbird nest, because I love everything blue, the amount of blue Bic pen tops. So when you get a pen, you get a Bic pen, you got a little blue top on the top, and people must have been losing it, students and everything, and they were just all the way through it. And there was even a texter marker blue piece. It was amazing. Pieces of blue string, blue wrappers. It's just amazing. And next time we went out bush, I took a big bag full of blue stuff. I thought I'd help him decorate his nest a bit more, but I never found the nest again. It was just a bit of luck that we went that way. It always puts a smile on my face, things like that. That's amazing. You can get an awards, get ducks, get, you know, university medal at uni, and you know, they're nice, but seeing a bowerbird nest like that with all those big pens, oh, that's what I remember the most. I loved it. Put a smile on my face. It's a bit like coming out here for a walk, you know. You can go walk anywhere, but walking out here, you just never know what you'll come across. Even coming across a snake is fun. Not that I play with it, it's just good to see one. A lot of people are scared to death of them, but I've seen that many in my life. It's like, oh, well, it's just a snake. Hear the birds call out. It's just rain, so they're all happy. Rivers are flowing. It's beautiful, look at that. Just the light coming through the trees like that. Just amazing. Look at it. Picture perfect. How could you not love that? Always found before we go on a hike, it's always good to put some Himalayan sea salt in a glass with a water. At least drink half a litre or whatever. And I down that. It always keeps me hydrated. I always find I got a lot more energy after. If I don't do that after my walk, because I sweat so much, I just feel dehydrated. But by adding the salt, it stays in your body better. I don't know the keys for it, the key terminology, but I've just watched a lot of those videos from Diary of the CEO, and they mentioned it once, so I started doing it, and it was like, wow. Another cool thing is magnesium before bed. I come across with my brother-in-law Ovaltine Sleepy Time. It's got a whole heap of magnesium in it. Now, probably shouldn't be having it now because it's probably got a bit of sugar in it or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to have a look. It's never that sweet, but oh, it just knocks me out. Unless I'm worrying about something. Nothing bloody puts me to sleep. But if I'm calm, had that, I'm out to it. My wife always rolls her eyes when I have it on the lounge. She goes, oh, it's too early, you're going to be asleep in half an hour. And right as rain, I just close down. I don't think I've ever had a problem getting to sleep. My problem has always been staying asleep. They diagnosed it as terminal insomnia. So, because I got ears that ring, tinnitus, and a few other conditions, pain, mental health, all that sort of stuff. It all just keeps you up. Once I wake up, no matter what time it is, I find it very difficult to go back to sleep. No doubt everyone else is the same. But lots of exercise, good eating. Oh, one thing I found out recently, which great doctor or specialist, was I deal with GORD, so I've got to watch what I eat because it plays up in my belly. But I had this cough I couldn't get rid of. It was like I had a cold, but I didn't have a cold. It was just always felt like I had fluid on my chest. And the doctor said, when's the last time you eat? I said, sometimes 10, 11 before I go to bed. And he's like, well, because you got GORD, this food is bubbling in your stomach, you're laying down flat, it's rolling back up your esophagus and into your stomach. And I'm like, oh my God. So now, and it's great, I'm on the keto diet, you stop eating at 6, have your last meal, that's it. 6 o'clock, boom. And I tell you, it was pretty hard at first, but now I don't want sugar, don't even think about sugar. No more chocolate, no more crap. And I feel amazing. And no cough anymore. And come to think of it, I think my GORD is settled a little bit. Probably a lot. Yeah, I think we just don't eat correctly, do we? So many birds. Saw a big goanna up here the other week. Huge, big monster of a thing. Saw a couple green snakes on the path. I think the only big thing I've seen today is the beetle. That's a pretty cool beetle. It's like a little creek running through there. Cool, just to get a little pan and see if there's any gold down there would be so cool. So I started this channel because my first channel I started really started taking off with me showing stamps, stamp collecting. So Mad Star's Stamp Adventures, that's my channel, and that's taken off pretty well. And I thought I sort of teach you to just really focus down a specific theme. And I thought, what about when I just want to go on adventures? Like climb and ride my bike and things like that. So that's why I came up with, I had Mad Star's Retirement Adventures, which I thought, well, does that just really tie that into people retired? So I just removed the retirement out of there and just went Mad Star's Adventures. So it's just me getting out and about. trying to show to people that it is possible. Helps me, you don't have to work, but it is possible. That's beautiful. The light is just amazing. Look at that on the park. How gorgeous. That's a white cockatoo. You can tell by the ear-piercing sound. Whoops. Oh, sorry guys, thought I'd take it off and walk like this for a bit. Looks absolutely gorgeous, doesn't it? Oh, someone coming. Morning. Yes, I haven't reached that level of confidence yet to speak in public in front of people, but I will get there. I wasn't too confident to speak the first time either. I think you just got to do one video at a time. Morning.
Hi.
Alright, the dangerous part of the track, walking down these big hills. This is where they put undue pressure on my knees, hips, lower back. Well, I've got a wall just close here. Problem with this wall though is the snakes really like it along that wall. Radiates heat onto them. You always see them in this leaf litter. I think this, because they're all small too, they get into little nooks and crannies, so when the sun shines on the rocks they heat up. That's my theory anyway. I think it's pretty good theory. A few more people coming out. I'm waiting for my wife to come down the track going, oh no, I changed my mind. Good morning.
Date night, and like we walk into this cool wine bar.
Beautiful. Look at that. I think it's the best part of the track where it grows over. I might walk straight through over all the river crossings. I want to, instead of going over that little bridge I did at the beginning, because if all these are down, that'll be down as well. I can't believe how much this has come down already. Other day you couldn't see the stepping stones. The water was way over the top. I love the sound of running water. Always thought that it'd be nice if they made this bigger. This looks like a little oasis here on the left and the right, but I think if you could dig this all out, it'd be such a nice place to go for a swim. But it's just so shallow. Dug all that out, made a big swimming hole, it'd be beautiful. Not natural, but it'd be still really good fun.
Remember last time we tried there was
Oh, bloody parrots, it's carrying on today. Well, I can feel my back today. Just have that nerve running down my left leg from the lower back. But no excuses. I think it's important to keep pushing through. As soon as you stop doing anything, it means you do less. I think it's just really important to keep pushing through. I mean, I can go sit on the couch later today or sit down and rest it all, but I think getting up and getting out and doing something is very important. Gets the heart pumping, gets the blood flowing. Get all the endorphins through your mind. It's great for mental health. And they said, they reckon the best cure, not cure, the best way to manage arthritis is to use your limbs. So I got really bad arthritis in my lower, more through my back, left shoulder, neck, leg, knees, hips, SIJ, so very painful. CBD oil helps with that, but walking also, I find if I get out and walk, at least I can move painfully, but still move. Oh, it's still up a little bit, but we can find a way over. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that one there. So that was a turn off where the yellow gate is, where I said, oh, we're going to go the other way. It was just that that river there a few days ago was too deep. It's funny when all three rivers are really deep. First time I took my shoes off so I wouldn't get wet shoes, and dried my feet, put the shoes back on. I had to do it 3-4 times. On the way down I just went, just walking through, I'll get wet feet. And every other time after that, I just got wet feet, just walk through. Everyone's coming out now. Oh, I never noticed that track along there. I can't see the track they're on. I think it just ends over there. What, mate?
Okay.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Weirdest greeting in the world, that. How are you? Like, good morning, how are you? And then they walk past. It's like, well, wait a minute, I'll let you know. I mean, I know everyone just says it, but it's like, you don't really care how I am. You don't even know me. I think you could do a joke on that. Stand-up comedy gig. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice cockatoo just landed down. I wonder if he's going to get some water. Oh, he's hiding from me behind the tree. Here we go. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful looking cockatoos. That was cool. That was worth the trip up the mountain today to see that. What is that? There's a little bird. He's found a little bug or something. Wouldn't it be funny if you died and you came back as an animal, but you've got the memory of being a human? I always swear that's what dogs are. Dogs are like, they come up to you and like, hey, I was a human too. Hey, look at me, look at me. Always so happy, all over it. Just want to be your best friend, going, yeah, I know how this works. Whereas cats are just pissed off people going, oh, I can't believe this happened to me. Really nice park over here. Really green at the moment. Toilets to your left. So there's 2 lots of toilets up here. 3rd up the top. So it's got everything. Alright, climb 23, done and dusted. That was great fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're sitting in a nursing home like my dad did, he used to watch me on these. Hey look, I'm enjoying it for all of us. I hope you enjoyed the bird and everything else and the beautiful light through the trees. It was absolutely magnificent. If you can, get off the couch, go on an adventure today. See you later guys.